Mark, I'm looking for tips. Set a wide stance. Keep your head down. Just keep going. This is just an unbelievable day, and first thing I want to say is just we're so thrilled by the whole thing. When I was trying to think about what to write about, I was kind of struggling. And then I thought, well, why not just write about the two things that are most important to Jen and Pete? So today, we're going to talk about friends and family. And then I might shout out to Jen and Pete. I was thinking when Jen came up, there have only been two other times when Jen and I have stood together for a speech. The first was in French class at Ottawa U, where we met in 1982. And the second was at our wedding in 1987. It's hard to believe it was 30 years ago. It really seems like yesterday. And Jenny is every bit as beautiful as she was that day. How am I doing, Mark? 30 years, wow, has the world ever changed. Technology is everywhere, and it's crazy powerful. There just seems to be no end to its ability to take over our attention. And by the way, when I'm looking at you guys with my glasses up, and you look like I'm dazed, it's because you're all blurry. But the thing that Jen and I always seem to see, in spite of all the technology, and that we say over and over again, is that in spite of all the technological wizardry, the kids of today just seem so nice and kind and polite and generous and empathetic. When we look around and we see all of Pete and Jen's friends here today, the ones we've known for so long, like Ian, Mike, Dave, Alexa, Laura, Marco, and all the friends from the gym that we share, Eric, Mike, Saskia, Angus, PT, Sarah, Rez, Lex, and all the new friends that we keep making every day, Rebecca, Carlene. We're just filled with so much warmth and love, and we're so thankful for all the joy you bring to us and to our family. And when we think, Jen and Pete, about the love and joy that all your friends bring to your lives, and when we know you're going forward from this day with such love and support, to laugh with you through the good times, and to laugh with you through the bad times, we know that your friends will keep you safe and inspired, and will help you grow to be better and stronger and kinder every day for the rest of your lives. Pete and Jen both come from families of 4 siblings, and we're so blessed that our own children are such good friends with each other. And as we get to know Jen's brothers, Michael, Mark, and David, we see how very close Jen's family is too. And when you think of that, and you think of the aunts and the uncles and the cousins and the nieces and the nephews and grandmas, you realize how many people are such a part of our lives. And Jen and Pete, you start to realize just how much joy and love and support your families have for you. What's amazing for Jen and me is the realization that our family is now extended, and the realization of everything that means for the future. So on Thursday at the rehearsal party, we started to experience what that'll be like. We saw how proud Mark is of his garage gym. We sat at his 12-foot picnic table made by hand. We shared a lot of laughs with Bridget and Mel. Must be a great speech. shared a lot of laughs with Bridget and Mel, and we talked about skiing the east with David and Michael. We met Jen's parents for the first time. I shared stories of endlessly hauling kids to sports activities with Linda. And I shared with John my most treasured secret, my recipe for special sauce. And we shared in the joy and love of the children, Alistair, Marshall, Charlotte, Fiona, and Wes. Actually know where they are. Where are those kids? Oh, hi. To all of Jen's family and extended family, we open our arms and our home to you, and we're so looking forward to spending time sharing laughs and getting to know you all better in the coming months and years. Pete, I don't know where to start with how proud we are of everything you stand for. You've taught us more than you know. From the time you were born, you were like this wondrous kid, so happy and so social. As an introvert, I was like, where did this kid come from? As you've grown into a man, you've always stayed true to yourself and been guided by your love of friends, your love of family, and by your commitment to always doing your best, trying your best to do the right thing. But if we had to pick one thing that we're most proud of, it would be this. You make everyone you touch feel like they're the single most important person on earth. Which brings us to Jen. Wow. 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 How can one person be so beautiful, so kind and generous, and still be so accomplished in so many areas? Every time we think we've seen it all, you take it to another level. Like organizing a wedding while you're in med school. Jen and I are nearly speechless in our admiration, but not quite. We can still say this. We're so proud that you chose our son to be your husband. You make our Peter a better man. You're part of our family now. And our family pledges our own solemn vow to love you forever as we love our own family.